been prompted to a little message for today. So if you're finding me and I found you, then we're in alignment. Okay. They're wanting to use your imagination when it comes to the home life. I'm seeing expansion, a lot of logical thinking, flexibility going on with home. But this is causing you with a whole transformation and very new beginning. You're going through a renewal. So like something within your foundation that you have going on in home, whether it was finances or the way that, your relationship with your family, or the way that you view family matters, or how you handle it, is all going through a whole death and rebirth, and it's like starting something brand new for your new foundation, for your new start. As well as like it can also be with finances and stuff like that. So like you're going through a whole shift in perspective, and like when it comes to money, the way that you feel about money, could have a change in job, a different career choice, or you're starting something new. So I'm seeing big changes going on. Yeah, I think that was it. They want you to listen to the inner guidance of your voice. Like I'm getting like the little dolphin, so like again listening to your intuition, yourself. What are your emotions letting you know? Because realizing what you've been listening to yourself is going to start showing you the beauty that's been outside, and it may come in waves, because obviously like emotions are like, they're not consistent. They're always changing and shifting, just like thoughts and opinions change. So it's like they're just wanting you to like step away from it and just look at it like, enjoy it for the ride. See, they want you detached. So like how I'm telling you, like they want you to like see from an outside perspective, like see the beauty within that, as to why they're putting you in these situations, as to why all this like renewal and like new beginnings are happening, and as to why you're feeling the way that you are. And sometimes like that could just mean that you're just resisting to change, and that's completely normal and fine. But you also can't just hold on forever, because it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's already happening. And your ancestors are letting you know, like, be adaptable. Be adaptable, but also focus on the goal that you have. Especially when it's going through the transformations, like, focus on, like, the better aspect of it. Especially when it comes to your community. And learn from your community. So, like, your friends, family, co-workers, like, they may even have advice when it comes to, like, this shift in reality or in vibration or whatever, because they also gone through like their moments of like, what's it called, the drought, when they had to struggle. But that whenever they say about like God, like he puts you through these like tribulations so that way you can learn from it, because he knew that you can handle it, because without that you wouldn't get to this point in your life. And the only reason why you're experiencing this stuff is like so it can get you ready for the next chapter. So this is why you're experiencing this drought. So that way you can like enjoy your riches, like the new beginnings. They want you to nourish like the things that you've been like 6:22 on the clock. The things that you've been depriving yourself of, like, so if it's like self-care, advocating for yourself, your mental health, your emotional needs, your inner child, or giving yourself a break to like rest, even eating, how have you been feeding yourself, the things that you've been focusing on, like have you been like, scattered, stressed out. Like they want you to like, pour back into yourself, stop depleting yourself. Because once you do, you're going to be radiating. You're going to be radiating. You're going to be glowing. You're going to be glowing. I can just see it. Like, you're just going to be like, oh, like, what happened to you? Like, because, like, that thing that they say is, like, whenever you're taking care of yourself and you're living on yourself, like, that's when you glow up the most, because you're glowing and it's showing that you're taking good care of yourself. Like, this is what they're emphasizing. Like, take care of, like, your home and everything, and yourself as well, but do not deprive yourself of this stuff. And as well, like, just love the process because it's teaching you about yourself. It's teaching you what, 505. It's teaching you of what you're capable of, how strong you really are. Sometimes you might psych yourself out and think, oh, life happens, it is what it is, but it's also like, it's like a mirror. It's showing you, like, look at how strong you really are. Look how independent you really are. Look at how, like, resilient. Like, some people wouldn't be able to handle these situations, but you're doing it. You're doing the big thing. And you should really be very proud of yourself. Like, you're doing great big things. Even though, like, right now it may seem like, kind of hard to, like, accept it and be like, oh, yeah, like, this is just, it's very hard, but this is why you have to do gratitude and start showing gratitude towards the small things, because gratitude would really shift your perspective, especially when it comes to the whole manifestation part, because it's like, once you have it, then what are you going to do with it? Like, a lot of the things that you have right now, like, you should be grateful for, because that's, at some point in your past, that's what you were asking for, that's what you wanted for. So even if the struggle is, like, happening, it was meant for a reason. It's helping you. It's for the benefit for you. You might be looking at it in a negative way, but you have to change the perception on the way of looking at it in a negative light. Because it's actually doing you a favor. It's actually protecting you from things, and it's actually strengthening you. So, yeah, like, accept, the character development. That's how I'm going to call it. Character development. Character development is going to, like, take you places. And you have to just go with the flow. Because at the end of the day, it's still going to take you to the same destination that you're meant to be at. And I hope this message helps out, guys.